And we're back, and just after I stood up to take that break, Izzy comes in with 500 bit of roonies, wanting to put a face on her new grave. So let me go sleep away the night. Yeah, I think there's something going on with our surface spawn rates here. You'd think there'd be plenty of zombies around, but whatever. Thank you very much. Didon coming in with some, ooh. Little pride flag cheers. That's cute. When did they have those? Alright, Izzy coming in with 500 bitterinies. Thank you ever so much for that. And of course that gets you zombie bomb face on your grave. Because that's the way we do in this new world. Rup. Nobbly! Nobbly, nobbly, nobbly. Thank you ever so much. Oh, hello, Pookie. What did you get here? Old duck, hello again. Welcome back. The stream is pretty moist, actually. We went on a couple of long aquatic adventures, found a bunch of treasure, but no ocean monuments yet. Sad face. Just as you were leaving a break. Ah, nice timing. Oh, jeez. Nice armor. That bow normally one-shots, guys. He took 4. So we did get some spawns, just no zombies. Oh well. I don't know what I want to do. I said I was going to stream for another hour or so. But I don't know what I want to do for that hour. I accidentally killed all the villagers, so we can't do a villager breeder or an iron farm right now. I guess we could prep an iron farm. Ready for villagers. But I do kind of want to have a search for tutorials about iron farms on Bedrock. Because I'm a bit worried that... That one caught me by surprise. It was Izzy. Izzy again. Come on, Izzy. Too much already. You do this from time to time. You get too generous all at once. Bloody hell. $1,000 bits on the pride flag. Nice. What did I do for 1,000? Creeper. Your mother lover is right. Oh. Yeah, when I decided to do the bit faces thing for the graveyard, I went ahead and put a different sound alert for every level. Because I thought that would be a nice thing to do. What I didn't do, apparently, was change the volume of those sound clips like I usually do. Like the bit alert clip and the follow alert, although I don't have follow alert turned on. I need to turn that back on. I keep saying that week after week. I'll do that after the stream, I promise. The follow alert noise and all that sort of stuff, I have it like at 30% volume. So we can always hear it, but it doesn't blow my friggin' skull inside out. Apparently, I forgot to do that for these new bit alerts. That was definitely full volume. Oh, thank you very much, Izzy. There you go. Little totem pole of pride. Not just a Tower of Pride anymore. Totem pole of Pride. Wait, is that culturally insensitive if we call that a totem pole? I think it might be. I don't want to be a dick about it, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know enough about Native American culture to make that call. Call it a face stack instead. I know what we need to do. We need to refuel the kelp farm. We did go and get lava earlier, but I forgot to do that. So I was too distracted by burning villagers. Yeah, Pooks, you missed it. But just before I went on an overseas adventure to try and find a thing, Ocean Monument, I decided to kill off a couple of villagers with the intent of having them, you know, breed a couple more in and hopefully get a cartographer who would help me find an Ocean Monument. So I burned the villager that we trapped near the crop under the ground, dropped a bit of lava on him, dead. Fine, no problems. And then I decided to do the same inside the villager house where I put all the villagers. So I dropped a bit of lava and took it away after it burned a couple. What I forgot about was wood burns. The entire house caught on fire and burned every last one of them alive. They're all dead. Except for Roof Villager. Roof Villager is still safe. And that's why, just before I was taking a break, which is when you arrived, we were talking about how to cure a zombie villager. Because I am yet again... You get out of the way. I'm yet again going to have to resort to... Seriously. I'm yet again going to have to resort to curing zombies to get villagers for a breeder / iron farm, etc, etc. And I'm sure somebody clipped it, but it'll be in the replay up on YouTube soon enough as well. Utterly, utterly, utterly daft. It's kind of funny. It is funny. It's hilarious. It makes my life a bit harder, but it is extremely funny. All villagers but one. Lonely roof villager stuck up there. I really should put a roof over him just in case lightning strikes and turns him into a witch. It ruins my life anymore. But I kind of feel like I want to leave the roof off just in case he does get struck by lightning. Because that too will be funny. The odds of it happening are so incredibly low. If it does happen, just to F with me, it will be proof positive Minecraft is a bitch. And Minecraft knows what you're trying to do. And Minecraft will work against you. Oh, it is weakness, right? It is special shit of weakness. Cool. My head out soon. It's around 2 AM. Alright. I'm only going to go for another sort of 50 minutes anyway, so if you can make it, you can make it. If you can't, you can't. It's all cool. Let's see. For bad luck finding them in Bedrock caves when mining. Killed a few zombie villages that way. Haven't found a fuck all above ground. I mean, I do have my zombie spawner. So if we just don't get lucky, I can just sort of modify that thing to spit zombies out until we find what we need. And the zombie spawner is like literally right next to the village, so not a massively big deal. Annoying, but that's what we can do. We can make a proper cactus farm. I'm sick of belting myself on these things and watching drops explode on top of them. So let's go get some... Well, wait, let's drop the farm stuff off in the chest, then get some materials. I mean, we don't need that much green dye, but still. We should make a little cactus farm. Just an itty bitty one. So, grab a bit of sand. We'll grab a bit of... How should we do this? Grab that. Get some glowstone. And I need at least one bucket of water. And a hopper. And a couple of chests. And what else? What else? What else? Some actual building materials, like so. Yeah, I think I've got a bit of an idea for a little single file cactus farm. It should work alright. Even if it's not 100%, it'll be automatic and it'll be running most of the time. And like I said, we don't actually need any green dye at all at the moment. It's just nice to have if we need it. Now then, where are we going to put it? We could tear down the chicken farm and put it here. Chicken farm's not doing anything anyway. Chicken farm needs to be torn down to replace these materials. Yeah, now there are lots of reasons to just get rid of this thing. It doesn't work nearly fast enough. It's made out of the wrong materials for everything else. All of the reasons. Oh wait, that's just throwing all the drops into the fire then. That was a bit wasteful. Give me my observers back. Useless piece of shit. Excuse me. Thank you. Let's just put some of this chicken stuff temporarily over here. And that too. Haven't found a spawner yet in my world, like 25 is in. Have mending and fortune through my tools, but no XP farm. I mean, there's always the nether for a bit of quartz mining. That's always good for XP. Reasonably easy to find. That sucks though. Pretty lucky. We've been pretty lucky in this world. We've already got 2 skelly spawners, as many spider spawners as we could ever need, and a zombie spawner. So we've got all the spawners. Alrighty. I'm just gonna run back home real quick and grab some dirt just to fill that in. Oh, actually, I don't think we need to fill that in that much. Could just probably use what we have. Hello, Ghost Blocks. Thanks for the lag. I'll just dig it down. Okay, let's see here. How do I want to do this exactly? Which direction should we be facing? I feel like if we do a double... Yeah, let's just do this. I'm doing it again. I'm mumbling half thoughts to myself as I try and work this out in my head. Go away, sheep. Yeah, I figure if we do like 2 little rows of cactus, we'll run water through the bottom of it to flush stuff forward. And we should be pretty hunky-dory. We don't need that one there either, do we? Just throw a couple of torches on here so we don't have to fill it in. And we'll take that back, thank you. I really wish pick block worked. So actually no, we do need like so. And we 1 cactus, 2 cactus, wait, 1, 2. Yeah, it must be all the way through. Well, makes yourself because there's new how. Yeah, it's not new. I'm just saying. I try and not make a super bad habit of it. Because if I explain myself more clearly, you guys can understand what I'm thinking instead of trying to work it out. Grab the glass. Because if we put the glass on the side, that won't interfere with the cactus. Or will it? I wonder what the glass hitbox does to cactus in this version. It shouldn't interfere with it. But before we continue on, we should definitely test that. Strip mining for XP, not a deal option, breeding villagers. Yeah, that's it, breeding cows and stuff for leather and meat. Out of which XP. The village mechanics are wonky in Bedrock. Apparently sending villagers sensors from much further away than I was expecting. Have a bit of an explosion. What do you mean sensors? Like sensors the number of doors? Or sensors that a hungry villager nearby? Or... you know what, I've just rethought this farm a bit. If I put a line of cactus down the middle, just a single line, it'll cut rates in half, but if we have a water stream on either side, I'm just thinking about losses resting against the window. What's better, one single line where almost all of the drops get collected, or two lines where potentially 50% get dropped? I'm going to do a single line. Once more, efficiency, not such an issue with cactus. We always get 7 bazillion times more cactus than we could ever use anyway. I just want to have sort of a box of it at the ready, just in case we ever do need it. Okay, excuse me, sheep. Where do you think you're going? Serious? Are you going to flush things to the middle? I feel like you would. Yeah, seems like the streams do angle in a bit, which should help us. Stop it. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. Might be a bit much. I can cut that back with birch, maybe. I'm not carrying any birch. Fine. Cactus. If I put it there, knock out that back bit of thing with the water stream. That way, when a cactus falls backwards, it will also be pushed forward, or sideways at least, into the other two streams, maybe. No. I wonder if... There we go. That way that flows sideways and down there. That should get us pretty much every drop. Yep, excellent. Keep pressing the button there. So that means we only get 3 cactus to spawn, but again, as I keep saying, still should be way more than enough. By the time we ever need it, we'll have heaps. Little baby cactus farm. Also had some issues with the iron golems. Oh wait, I'm read backwards. Got all distracted trying to think through my mechanics here. Had them all stored in one house with one blocked off door, 15 of them here, 30 blocks away. Started building a breeder. From that distance they could see the doors. Yeah, 30 blocks is not far enough in any version. You need 70 blocks, I believe, to be safe between separate villager locations. I'm pretty sure it's 70 anyway. I've always used 70 in both console and Java. I would presume Bedrock would be the same. Some issues with our golems. Hold up the lava, I have these signs. The hitboxes on ladders were too big. I've always used signs for that. Getting stuck on them. 2 at the end of the water stream because drops were getting stuck on the edge of the hopper and not being picked up. Got salmon spawning. Yeah, salmon spawning in water streams is an issue. That's certainly an issue I've seen a few people hit. Right, have I made this tall enough? I think I need to go taller. Damn it, stupid hitboxes on glass. Java, they were more than 7 blocks down. Oh yeah, that's right. Or 7 blocks deep thing. I did use that a couple of times. Forgot about that. So you're saying the depth doesn't matter in this version? Ooh, I wonder how that's going to change things. Interesting. Damn it. Yeah, that whole depth doesn't matter thing, that would certainly break what I did in the Switch version as far as combining a villager breeder and an iron farm. Because that relied on dropping the villagers too deep for the breeder to see them. Bummer. Also had some interesting movement mechanics during the night. They stand completely still, don't trade, don't breed, don't farm. As soon as they hit, they make up for all their lost ticks. Doors slam it 100 times at once. Yeah, I removed the doors in the building where I was keeping those villagers of mine. This is... Crops are thrown around wildly. Wow. Can't wait to see that. Okay, let's see here. Presumably that's still enough to break cactus once it grows. I mean, actually I didn't need to make it that high, did I? I could have just done it too high. Oh well, looks more impressive when the cactus are growing a bit better anyway. We'll let the cactus grow too high and we'll bust the third. Nah, biggie. Actually, I might get some blue glass to pop there. They don't seem to have any respect for the amount of doors versus the amount of villagers. They started breeding when there were 15 villagers, only 11 doors placed. Haven't stopped yet. Interesting. Because what I learned when I was doing a little bit of research about villager breeding is it's one villager per door in this version. In Java, I think there was a bit of a lapse. For the first 3 doors didn't count towards that or something. I forget how it works, but yeah, it was a bit different. But what you're reporting is different again. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, 3 doors per villager. That's what I'm remembering in Java. 3 doors. I knew it was 3 something. But yeah, I remember watching a tutorial on, I think it was an iron farm. It's one of the first things I watched about Bedrock when it launched here. Now I remember why I built that too high. No, that doesn't help me. Unless I actually just let them grow 1 high and we do... this. That still should work. And I forgot to grab the blue glass, didn't I? Zip. It's all very strange. It sounds extraordinarily strange. I can't wait to be incredibly frustrated by it. Sounds like a real adventure. I don't trust you to be cool. Especially when it's raining. I can't tell whether it's day or night. Pretty good at moving villages, so I must have any problems. Okay. Well, welcome to my world, Pookie. Welcome to my world. That's how I always feel dealing with villagers. I just want to cry all of the time. Never been tried to move villages before? You have to lure them or something? No. There are 3 main ways you move villages around. Well, 4 really. You can move them with water, like you can with most mobs, but it's difficult with villagers because they tend to want to swim against the water. You can move them in boats, on land or off. You can move them with minecarts, Or you can literally try and shove them around, which is what I usually try and do, depending on how far I need to move them. But they're always trying to resist, no matter how you try and move them. Villagers just resist. Can MCP join Switch on Bedrock? Yep. I mean, it's not even called Pocket Edition anymore, is it? Did they change that yet to just calling it Minecraft, like they did on every other platform that runs on Bedrock? Bedrock. But yeah, the Switch version. I need more birch fences. The Switch version runs on Bedrock now, which is the same code base that it runs on iOS, Android, Windows 10, Xbox One, Fire TV, Gear VR, and they can all join each other's worlds. Can I join? What, my world? No. No random stranger, you can't join my world. Why would I want a random stranger in my world? Why on earth would I want that? Actually, while I'm here, I could probably use a couple more trapdoors. I recommend putting in your rules that no one has to join you well. I mean, it only happens like once a stream, if that. It's no big deal. I just don't understand why randoms do it. I can understand some of you guys saying, "Hey, can we share a world?" If you're, if you're regular around here, I get the question. If you're regular around here, you know not to ask the question anyway because it's a single player world. But I don't get why just randoms will just blunder into someone else's Minecraft stream and said, "Can I join?" Does it ever work? Does a single streamer ever go, "Yeah, come into my world, perfect stranger I've never even heard of before. Come on in. Do your worst." I just don't get it. Never have. Every time I ask them, they disappear. Like as soon as they get told no, they just fuck off. So why would I want that kind of person in my worlds anyway? Never once have they answered back. Never once have I asked them, why would I want a perfect stranger to join my Minecraft world? Have they ever come back with any kind of answer at all? Never. Right, are we done? I think we might be done. Nothing to do now but wait and see if it actually works. I don't think we need to close off the front of that farm, do we? I mean, we could glass it off if we needed to, but I don't think we need to. Any mobs that try and get in there aren't going to get very far against the water stream anyway. Oh, wait, that water stream's going the wrong way. Ooh. So we might lose some drops in this corner. That's easily fixed by the addition of another hopper. Because you are the only one streaming Bedrock or pair. And just because I'm the only one whose world you could join, why do you want to join someone's world who you don't even know? That's the question I'm asking. I came back here for a reason, now I've forgotten what it was. Oh yeah. Hoppers. Props for being one of the first people to just fuck off when I told them no, though. You get points for that. Pop. And squat. And carefully now. Whoops. Place. There we go. Now that hopper feeds into that hopper. And we don't need another hopper on this side because we've got the water stream doing our work for us. Easy. Easy peasy. Now, let's go degub ourselves, come back for that chest, and degub that. Spring! I kind of like that it rains a lot in this world. Because what it means is when we get a trident with, is it channeling? Which is the one that makes you go spin and fly through the air when it's raining. That one. Whatever enchantment that is. Means we get to use it a lot on the outside world. Go for flights. Whee! I might as well pop the cactus in there. We don't need anything but for dyers, so it's fine. Where'd I get quartz from? Oh, the chicken farm. I used a bit of quartz in the chicken farm, I remember. Just because I wanted white slabs. Zerp, zerp, zerp. It rains a lot in mine too. I thought, yes, thunderstorms are a hell of a lot in this world. Way more than it should. I mean, Bedrock maybe just thunders more often, but it's crazy. Crazy how often it thunderstorms in this world. And guess what? Remember how we got those 2 skeleton traps in a row? About an hour before you turned up, we got another one. I now have 4, actually 5. 4 or 5 skeleton horses. I got them buried in holes over there. I don't know how many I've got, but a lot. I've never had more than 1 in a single one, I think. It's ridiculous. So skeleton traps might be just ridiculously common in Bedrock as well. Another interesting little difference. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, there it is. Coolsies. Actually, for now, I'll put that away. Just give us an extra inventory spot. Same thing with that, actually. Haven't got the scone chop yet. Afraid to look. Yeah, check this out. Oh, hey! Villager zombie. Just want to put the blocks away too. Where are ya? This way then. This way. Ow, ow, ow. Nope. Damn it. Gonna need a bigger house. Oh no, he's dying. Ah, fuck. Well, whatever. Wasn't enough time to save him. Yeah, so 2 scaly horses there. 3 skelly horses there, and there's another one in a hole just over that way too. So that's what, 6. It's ridiculous. Was it no, it wasn't a baby skeleton horse. He was just, there's a lower level in that hole. He's just shorter than the rest because he's sitting in a low bit. Damn it. Really could have used that zombie villager. Just racing against the sun did not make it. Should have just buried him. That would have been the easy way. Instead of trying to trap him in a house. Oh well. Not as if it's the only possible spawn of a zombie village you will ever see. He said, last wordsingly. Doopy-doo, doopy-doo. It's just pathetic. Just pathetic. Worst chicken farm ever. Alrighty. I think about now we should draw the stream to a close. I'll wait to try and get proof of concept on that cactus farm, but we're coming close to the end of that 1 more hour I said I was going to do. Hey! Beautiful. Proof of concept right there. That makes me happy. Oops. A cactus, excuse me, our kelp fuel farm is doing quite well. Working like a charm. The real question is, what's for dinner tonight? Rice. Rice and... I think I've got a pouch of instant curry. I'm pretty sure I've got a pouch of instant curry. When I say instant curry, I mean the boil in the pouch kind of stuff. I made a video about it before, a little sarcastic video. How to make authentic Japanese curry. And I did the boil in a bag curry stuff. It's like $3.50 at the shops, and it's just nice to have on hand sometimes when I can't be bothered actually making a real curry. It's not great, but it's not bad. I think on Sunday, when we come back to this world, what we might do is make a bone stable for all our bony horses. I should have basically a full stack of, or a full double chest full of bones by now, and we'll just make some bone blocks for it. But we have so many skelly horses at this point. Why did I plant those there? That's supposed to be potatoes. No, we'll make it carrots instead. Why not? Alright, these can go away now. I'll leave those there, that's fine. Take that for the cow farm. You have the hoppers in the wrong place. Which hoppers what? What? Sorry, reading backwards through chat again. How did you get the automatic dried kelp farm? It's pretty cool, isn't it? I forget which sort of episode in the replay it will be in. It's one of the first things we did, though. Maybe episodes 4, 5, or 6-ish. But I can take you down there and show you. But you got to build it in a very specific way, so you're better off checking the replay. Alternatively, you could search YouTube for automatic kelp farm Skippy6 Gaming, SKIPPY space 6. That, I believe, is the YouTube channel where I got the tutorial from in the first place. So it started with this. This is his design. So, got kelp down there on gravel. Especially, this is the tricky part, getting the water to flow in a very, very particular way. That's the part where you've got to go order of operations proper. So watch the tutorial for that. But basically, the two top layers of water here flow. So when the kelp grows, it hits the flowing water, pops off, and gets collected in the hopper and down here. What I did is built a bunch of those farms side by side. And I don't think I really needed dividing areas between them. I could have put them directly side by side, I think, without the water going skewy, but eh. So what I've done is, instead of collecting the drops for chest, we drop them into a furnace, and I've got two spaces because I want to automatically fuel the furnaces at some point once we get enough fuel backed up. But right now I'm doing it manually with lava buckets. So yeah, the kelp drops into the furnace cooks the kelp into dried kelp, of which there's none because I just collected it. Obviously, you saw that. But yeah, once I get enough fuel backed up, we'll sort of do a semi-automatic fuel drop here. I'll put a button and we'll just run a minecart full of fuel to automatically kick these furnaces over anytime I decide that it's full and ready to go. Still only one piece. Keep trying that, but it goes into the wrong place in the furnace. Ah, yeah, the trick to the furnaces. I always forget this as well. In fact, when I built this, I had to ask Pookie to double check for me. So, a hopper running into the back of the furnace, that's fuel. A hopper running into the top of the furnace, that's subject. If you pull a hopper out of the bottom of the furnace, that's cooked subject, or smelted subject. But the only place to pump fuel in is in the back. Giggity. And there it is. Pookie's already explaining it in chat. Hey. So I have any... I don't think I have any... I have 8 slime left. Good. I did get a couple of slimes when I was building the flower farm, which was nice. Not many though. Really do need to get that slime farm happening. Alright, let's see. I guess we could do one more trip to the nether for some lava, and then we'll call it a stream. Can also... Oh yeah, pump fuel through the sides, sorry, yeah. But the back is usually the way to go. So yeah, on Sunday's Minecraft stream, we'll probably make a stable, bone stable for the horses. In more practical terms, what we might do is... What's the next thing we should be doing? We should encase the kelp farm properly. From the ladder. Oh, 3 shots and he's down. I've failed this nether. Tell you what, once I'm glass rich, I'm going to encase that ladder too. Makes me so nervous coming down there every time. Just a sitting duck. Going up's not very easy either. You got to pay more attention to what you're... because you can't look around when you're climbing a ladder. Need to capture a zombie villager. Yeah, we do need to capture a zombie villager next time, but there was something that was on the tip of my mind to build. I just thought of it, and then it disappeared again. Can't for the life of me remember. What was it? No, it's gone. It'll come to me sooner or later. Iron farm. Now we have to get our villages up and running before we do the iron farm. Blaze farm can wait. We've got a basic blaze grinder. Might as well top off these while we're here. That's the whole purpose of the lava buckets anyway. Yeah, I really need to run the rail system behind this thing, so I think we've got enough gold to do it now. I mean, I'm sure we do. And some sort of system to collect the buckets as well would be nice. Maybe we could pipe the results of all of these chests into one... Actually, no, you know what? We'll replace the chests with hoppers. They just run to a central collection point. That way I can pluck the chests and the kelp out of a single spot. But I don't think I've got the iron to be able to waste on that yet. I'll have to do some off-stream mining or something. Try and get the iron supplies up. Although once we build the iron farm, so many orders of operations to think about. What's more important? Fuel, iron, convenience. Either way, guys, we are going to call it a stream at that. Oops, it easy. Let's go back into my home. Why is there a white horse in my cow farm? It's so weird. They've got all this room for spawning, and animals keep spawning inside that pen. I thought there were density mechanics to stop that happening. Whatever. Oh, I know what we forgot to do. We've got to give this guy clothes for a start. You can have some of my iron in exchange for one of your XP farms. If only that were possible. We talked about this once before, I think. Cross-world trading. Be nice, wouldn't it? Exploitable as hell, but nice. If there was some way to legit do it. But, oh well. Thank you very much for joining me today, guys. We will be back tomorrow for that Lenovo-sponsored stream. We're back on the day after that for more Minecraft. But for today, that's all she wrote.